Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton. Ha! And it's time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap, where we delve into the world of daytime television and we do a few reality shows on the side for now. And one of the daytime TV shows that we're doing is General Hospital. But before we get into General Hospital, so today I did pole dancing class and I was actually able to invert. Now, if you're probably thinking, well, I've seen you invert like a million times. But the difference is I wasn't really inverting correctly. Like I was kicking up to invert, which is fine when you're first learning. But the goal is to be able to straddle invert. And I actually did that today for the first time. So I was very, very excited. And my pole teacher, she was so good. I just love her so much. She's so fantastic. And we were talking about Felix Kane and how, because she was teaching the correct way to do a leg switch is to sweep around in one circle, pike, and then switch to the other side and then sweep around your leg. And that's exactly, I love it. I mean, I was like, that's what judges look for. That's why Felix won the world championship or whatever, because she was that fierce. And she's a big fan of that too, and I love it. I love it. I love it. It was so good. But no one is as good as my Remy Martin. I love me some Remy Martin. Not the booze. I haven't really had Remy Martin booze. What is it? What is it? Brandy? Is it cognac? I don't know. But I prefer the pole dancer to the booze, just to be perfectly honest with you. And then I came home and I showered and shaved. And then I went to the supermarket and I got some, because as you can see, my eye, well, you can't really see, but it's a little bit red. My left eye is a little bit red. And I decided not to put my contacts in today because I didn't want to make it worse. And I actually went and I bought these Japanese eye drops called Roto. Now they're really popular here, but they were like, these were big when I was in Japan. They hadn't even come to the United States yet. They're fantastic. They're great. Maybe that's probably why, because I put some in right before the show, so I'm wondering if maybe it's already done the good job already. Damn. Okay. All right, Japan. So last night I actually had a lot to drink, and I actually went to bed a little bit early. Normally, I have the opposite problem. Normally, I stay up too late, and then I have to get up early, and I'm really annoyed because I didn't get enough sleep. This time, I swear to God, I was asleep by like 7 o'clock, and I woke up at like 2 in the morning, and no, it wasn't 7. It was more like 8. It was like 8 o'clock. I fell asleep at 8 o'clock, and I was like, I woke up at 2 o'clock and I was like, I couldn't go back to sleep at 2 o'clock. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know if I should take a pill or have another drink or something because I wanted to sleep until 8 a.m. So I ended up watching General Hospital a little bit, and then I was able to fall asleep. Well, actually, I didn't end up watching General Hospital. I ended up looking for General Hospital. So that'll take me right into my actual review okay, so I'm a little bit behind because of this move, but I have to tell you, I love my new apartment. I love it. I love everything about it. It is so fantastic. It's fierce. Okay, so I'm a little bit behind. Now here's a tip. Now normally when it comes to the other networks, CBS and NBC, they have huge libraries on their apps for you to watch television programs. ABC, not so much. Now maybe when Disney launches its own streaming service, they might have a bunch then, but they sure don't now. And that's fine, but really, I'm like a month behind, and they only go 2 weeks in one day. So the last 11 episodes. So that's annoying. That's really, really annoying because I was like, so I went looking for, my first thought was to try the cable, to go through the cable channel websites as opposed to the ABC app. So I went to Spectrum and nothing. Then I went to Cox Contour because that's what I have, and nothing there. I mean, they have General Hospital there, but they only had they had less on Cox Contour than they did on the ABC app. So then I looked through YouTube and I found clips of, because I only needed 2 shows because I had the first 3 on my TiVo. And so I was kind of looking around and I couldn't see any full episodes from the dates that I needed. So instead, I actually went to Amazon Prime and I was able to purchase the 2 shows that I needed. Now, it cost me like $6, but now I know whenever you need General Hospital, you can log on to Amazon Prime and you can get those episodes. So I'm just letting you know. Don't say I never told you anything. Okay, so this week on General Hospital, the walls are starting to close in around Peter August. Like, they are really figuring out who he is, kind of. Anna and Robert had a heart-to-heart where Anna confessed that she had given birth to the child. And Robert said he'll help her on the proviso that she doesn't tell him that she is his real mother. So that's unfortunate. Do I think that she's going to end up sticking to that? I hope not. I doubt it, actually. So we'll see how that works. I hope that he accepts her as his mother, and that he's not some villainous cretin. Because you know what? I am enjoying his relationship with Maxie. You know what's funny is that they had this chick. She kind of looked like Terry Ivins, but she really wasn't. And what was interesting was she was playing this model that Nina invited over for dinner for Peter, to get Peter's mind off of Maxie. And Maxie actually ended up showing up because she had some stuff to give to Nina. She's like, oh, really? Where's my invite? She's like, oh, you can stay if you want to. And then the model comes and she's like, oh, and Maxie's like, I think her name was like Iris or something. And she's like, oh my God, Iris, I loved your enchantment ad. Now that's an interesting thing that she said, enchantment. Because enchantment is the name of the perfume from All My Children. And that's the big cosmetics line that was originally started by Erica Kane. And then it ended up being run by a bunch of millennials like Kendall and Greenlee. Oh, I loved Greenlee Smythe though. She was so fierce. And Terry Ivins' Simone. Her name was Simone. Her character's name was Simone. So it wasn't her. It looked like her, but she ended up getting her sick on, some crab puffs because she thought they were gluten-free, and she's like, no, there's gluten in those, babe. And then she was puking in the toilet or whatever. And so Peter August was like, thank God that you saved me, and she's like, I got you. And Valentine is, of course, freaking the fuck out because Robert Scorpio helps himself into his house, which is fierce. And he lets Valentine know that they found, when they were in Switzerland, Jason and Sam found this box and it's only opened by one person. So the thing is that it was the Cassadine crest. And at first they thought it was Helena, but it couldn't have been because the box was made out of some new alloy that they've come out with after she died. So he's pretty sure that it's supposed to be Valentine is supposed to be the one that's supposed to open it. So, and he also found out, I don't know how he figured this out, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know, but he figured out that Valentine is the one who delivered the baby that Anna delivered, and he knew full well that it was a boy. So we'll see what happens with that. But there's one more thing I want to talk about too, and that's I really enjoyed Alexis's relationship with Finn. I'm a Flexis person. I really enjoy Finn and Alexis quite a bit. I know that when they've asked her about it, she's like, yeah, I'm not quite sure how Finola feels about that. Because, Anna and Finn is obviously where they're going. But I hope that they can continue their friends with benefits relationship. Just because, There's nothing wrong with that. They're grown-ups. I mean, you know, maybe it's a little too progressive for daytime television. Maybe that's one of the reasons why no one's watching daytime TV. But I think it's refreshing. I think it's a great idea. Why not? Anyways. Okay, so I do want to say that I do still have this autographed gift bag. And inside I've got full-on 8x10 photos, and I've got some gummy snacks, and I've got my, my program from the Daytime Emmys. So if you want this, please log on to the link in the description of the video and make a bid on eBay for that. I would appreciate that. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you so much for logging on today. Have a wonderful day. Peace out. Please follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Angel Benton. You can hashtag GH to talk about General Hospital, or you can also hashtag RHOBH or Real Housewife shit to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, because I'm doing that next. And you can hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel to get my YouTube videos sent to your email inbox every single day. And when you're there, you can look around. Wow, what is... That's crazy. I mean, like, that's weird. That's weird that does that to the lighting. Oh my gosh. You can look around for my Storytime with Angel Benton series. I wonder if I could do... Oh, it just takes so little to make me happy. Okay, anyways, thank you for logging on today. Have a great day. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.